Wedge primitive. The wedge primitive has 5 sides, 4 which are right angles, and the 5th one's in an angle other than 90 degrees. We're going to go up into our modeling panel. We're going to hit the drop down arrow. We're going to go to wedge. Wedge will ask us for our first corner or the center. I'll say 0, 0, 0. I'll hit enter, and then it'll ask me for the other corner. I can type in 10. I can hit the tab key and say it's 20 and hit enter. Now it'll ask me for the height, so I'll type in, say, 15, and I've now created a wedge. I can also go to the wedge command and I can choose the center. At the center, I'll say it's at 0, 0, 0. Now it's going to put it at the geometric center of the object. So now I'm going to say, oh, it's 10. I'm going to tab over and say it's 20. And now I'm going to come up and pick the height and say it's at 15. And now 0, 0, 0 is at the center, geometric center of the wedge. I could also go up to the wedge and I could pick the first corner. And as I go over to the other corner, I can take and select the cube. And then in the cube I can say, oh, it's a cube of, say, 10. And it will make all sides 10 inches long. So it's kind of like the cube in the box command. And I also can, as another option, pick a corner. I can come over and pick the length. In the length then, I can key in the length and I can say it's 20, and I can tab over and I can hit the angle saying it's 0, and then it'll say, oh, what is the width? And I'll say, oh, let's go with 30, and then I can pick the height either up or down, and let's go with the down here. Let's go with 25 down. And so I can pick the length option. The length option then gives me the width option. So I have a variety of things I can do with my wedge, and my wedge primitive is found in my modeling tab in the list of primitives.